Hello and welcome back. This is video number 3, and we're going to talk about how to spot successful JV partners. So the biggest thing that you really need to be looking for is whether your future JV partners is within your niche or not, or is within your target market. And the real reason why is because if they're not in your niche and they are not in your target market, then ultimately you're just wasting your time contacting them, because most likely they're not going to even want to get near your product, because if it's not related to their market, not related to their product, their list, their subscribers and customers are not going to even be interested. If anything, they might water their list down. So as a successful JV partner, they have to be very aware of promoting products that their list would actually like, and at the same time, it is not in direct competition with their product. So your product has to be complementary in a sense to their product. So here are just some ideas on how you can go about finding JV partners. So if you think about it, the real main goal here is to find somebody with a list of subscribers or of customers. So either they have a list, they have a blog, they have a forum, or they have, maybe a customer list. So if they have a customer list, obviously they would have a product that they are selling, right? So one thing you could do is go to google.com, do a search for, in quotations, niche. So the niche would be your niche. So let's say, for example, it is like weight loss. So you would put weight loss in quotations, and then you would put a space, and then you would put either the word forum or blog or list and see what you find. So if you can find people who say something like subscribe here, or you could even put the word subscribe here and find people who are actually building their list. All right. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is by doing a search for, like I said, people are building a list or selling a product. So certain keywords, if you think about it, are being used. So in Google, you could do a search for quotation, subscribe to this list, or subscribe, or buy product, or buy. All right. And then the niche, the quotations in the niche, and then space, and then the keyword. Because what you're trying to figure out is, okay, weight loss, subscribe to list. And you'll be able to find everybody who has a website who is actually building a list based on weight loss, or based on whatever niche that you are trying to target, right? Bloggers are great too. And finding JV partners is really easy if you look for active business owners, people who are active in the community, people who have a voice, people who are constantly putting out products. They tend to be active business owners, not only selling their own product, but they're looking for products to sell as well. And there are other affiliate networks out there as well, like ClickBank or JVZoo are affiliate networks where you can go not only find products, but you could find people who maybe their product is doing really, really well, and you could approach them that way as well by getting to know them, buying their product, and really just building a relationship with them. Now, once you find this person, you must watch them carefully and see what they do. You want to jot down information about them, kind of do some intelligence and smart JV partner intelligence by watching them and their actions. I want you to ask some questions. For example, are they promoting other people's products? If they are, then that's great. That means that they would potentially promote your product. If your product is actually complementary to the products that they're selling, if it's totally different, then they're most likely going to say no. So your whole goal is to figure out, are they going to be open to actually promoting your product? Because if they promoted somebody else's product and they did really well, they're probably looking for a similar product to promote really well. Now, we're going to talk in just a minute. It's not just the product itself, but having all the tools, having all the swipe files, having the contest, having everything set up before you actually approach them. So are they promoting a product or are they not? What products are they promoting? What products are they not promoting? What niches are they promoting? And does your product or service complement what they are promoting, what they are selling, and all of that? Or does it totally go and compete with them? If it competes with them, then guess what? They're more likely to and reluctantly to promote you. I've had many people, approach me, but then I realize they are selling a competing product or a product that is exactly the same as what I'm promoting. And guess what? At the end of the day, you feel like that person is just looking to steal your list. So you really have to think about that when approaching JV partners. Now, I had other situations in the past where people have approached me and it actually complemented what I was selling. And I was thinking, wow, this is really going to help my customers. So if you can kind of get in that point of view of the JV partner and think, okay, this is going to really help their customers. How? Okay. And you jot that down. So jot these down, watch them for at least a few weeks to a month and kind of gather intelligence and buy their products, get consultation, pay consultation from them, all that stuff. Never ever choose someone who is direct competition with you. Otherwise, you spend all this time and they're going to just say no. All right. So now that you've learned a good amount of information and strategies and you're kind of headed this way in the right way, let's move on to video number 4 and talk about what to do beforehand.